And she came right over.
She wasn't telling us nothing.
I see, right. I see
Talking
compartmentalize is definitely a male trait. Yo, so did you see the TikToks?
I did.
Huh?
I did.
Have you been seeing the comments?
I didn't look at the comments. I just watched the TikToks.
Ooh, buddy.
They on your mama ass.
They on Lady D ass.
Well, now I'm gonna have to look at them tonight.
Boy, you gonna have to check out them.
She gonna be mad because I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna be like, "Look, you see what they saying on TikTok? About you gotta get on here. You gotta get in this
She
shit."
gonna be trying to come back on.
Lady D, you said you can handle this heat. I hope you wasn't lying. I hope you wasn't lying to us.
She wasn't lying.
Okay.
She was not lying.
She ain't know no better.
All right, cause
She wasn't lying. She just ain't know no
TikTok
better.
following, boy. Woo.
What kind of heat is it? Is it like?
Ooh, it's pressure.
Oh, okay.
It's pressure. they pushing P. They pushing P on that, boy.
Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah. Oh, where we at? Episode 27?
27? Is it 27?
I think it's 27.
We here.
We are here.
That's what I do know. We here. Killer Cam in the building.
I'm back.
How you feeling?
I ain't gonna do like how my mama did. I was thinking about that. I was like, I can't come in and be like, I'm back by popular demand. That's too much.
That's
No,
too
I'm just here. I showed up.
She showed us bad love right now. We appreciate it.
Definitely. How you feeling today?
I'm actually in a really good mood. I woke up, I was on the right side of the bed. I ain't even had my coffee yet, and I was like, man, this Friday is amazing. I don't know what it is. I was on fire today.
Good, cause you knew you was coming here. That's what it is.
It must be.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Everything was just lining up perfectly. I was like, yeah, today's the day.
So we gonna get right into it. I'm trying to think. Where should we go? Where should we start off? I think the personal trainer thing is an interesting question.
Yeah, because it's going to get deep after that.
You know we try to start off lighthearted. But now last week we came in hot with that wheel take though.
Yeah.
We came fresh out the gate. We couldn't wait. We working on it, guys. All right. We only
It's a process.
we only 27 episodes in.
Right.
You know, we getting better at this. But all right, so we saw a post where a man was basically saying that his woman can have a trainer, a personal trainer, or masseuse of the opposite sex.
I see no issues there.
You want to hear something funny?
Let's hear it.
If your girlfriend or your wife is actually bisexual and she into both of them, it don't even matter. She sleeping with the female trainer and the male trainer.
So you're saying that people sleep with their personal trainer?
I don't know. I ain't never had a personal trainer or a masseuse. The one time I went and got a massage, it was real quick. It was over with before I even
Was it a man or a woman?
It was a woman. It was also a couple massage. So.
Okay, that makes it. Well,
but what about you? What about with your significant other? Do you?
Oh
care?
hell no! Absolutely not. I wish he would.
Okay, so let's play it out. All right, he said, "Okay, I'm getting a personal trainer. I want to get in shape."
this for personal trainer or masseuse.
I'm sorry, but that man gonna have to massage your legs and your back. I'm sorry, because it can't be a woman, and if it is gonna be a woman, I guess I'm gonna be in the corner, feeling the relaxing vibes too. I'm gonna be listening to that jazz music or the little sand bowls, whatever music she playing. I'm gonna be smelling the candles. I'm gonna be in a chair in the corner watching.
So he can't.
Nope.
Okay. Why is that though? That is a profession. He don't want no dude touching him with the manly hand.
I don't trust every woman around what's mine.
Sound like you don't trust none.
I don't, cause he's cute.
So
and
hold on. So it's a possessive thing, huh?
Yeah,
What's
it is.
mine?
What's mine is mine. Is also mine. Is mine still. Even when it's not mine, it's still mine. And for as long as we dealing with each other, which is 18 years now, it's mine. And I know he cute, and I know females will definitely try it because they be trying it now. And I'm on that.
Hey,
Especially in 2022. I'm on that.
Tell them. Don't tell me. Tell them.
If you on my man line, just know you not really talking to him. You talking to me.
Hey, I heard that.
I'm reading them messages too. I got the face on the phone. I'm in there. I'm seeing all the appointments. They in my calendar too. I'm showing up too.
And likewise, he in your shit as well.
He might as well. If I got a male trainer, he gonna be in here too. And if you got a problem that's gonna stop us from working out, then you wasn't here for the business.
I heard that.
I'll take my money elsewhere.
Punk.
I don't even need to say nothing. No, she said enough. No, I mean the masseuse thing is like you go get couples massages, whatever. If it's a dude, you know, not really tripping. I don't know. I don't really think about the masseuse part.
You get a way better deal as a couple massage.
Yeah, you do. But I mean, I don't think about.
I'm asking. You getting a massage? Woman, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm asking.
I'm asking.
I do ask, but if it is a male, I don't know. I ain't never really thought about it. The personal trainer thing. Yeah, no, it ain't really looking.
Because what if she try and slide up and be like, "Here, let me help you do this weight lift." You can't even lift this weight, so why you trying to get behind him or in between him and this weight? No, ma'am, you need to slide over.
Yeah, I ain't really feeling the personal trainer thing.
What about the massages? You seen the massage?
Oh no, I ain't fucking
new
with
age
them at
massages.
all. That's dead.
You see the new age massages when they
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and trust
dead.
me, these little old ladies in these massage parlors, they could do it just like the men can. So if you a man and you getting all weird that you think a man is gonna come in and massage your woman the best, no, them little old ladies is doing it just as good, and they gonna crack your back, and you gonna feel amazing, and that's gonna be the end of it. You could go home and everything's cool. You don't have to blow no relationships up. You don't have to get there. It could just be
You don't
real
care
simple.
about the personal trainer?
No, the personal trainer, I ain't with it. I don't too much care about the masseuse.
Okay.
The personal trainer though, you would think the massage is more intimate,
I
but
would
the
think
personal
that.
trainer, you
especially
gotta
when you're
get,
a woman, because they want to get behind you and help you lift, show you where you supposed to be feeling it,
all
right?
that stuff. Nah, ain't looking good. Ain't looking good for that at all.
In real life, I don't even like people being that close to me. If I just met you, no, you can't help me stretch my leg back. Like, it don't even stretch back like that. I'm just gonna take it slow. You just walk me through it from over there, and I'm gonna do it. So I don't understand why you got to get all involved and show my man how to stretch his leg. He know how to stretch his leg.
You're right. Yeah, you do just gotta show somebody. they be.
You get on the floor and show me how
sometimes.
to do it, and then I'll mirror what you doing. That's how it work.
Deuce.
What I said the massage. I'm questioning. No, like
You need
what?
a woman.
You said like what you need.
You gonna have to start having questions like, what part of your body you even get massage? Why you need a massage in the first place? You supposed to be happy here. Like, why you stressed? This is stress. Like I got questions now.
But the massage, but the personal trainer. Them motherfuckers. No, never mind.
No comment. You thought about it real good, and you was like, never mind.
Let's just make them both. Just make them both
It's gonna be a no on
same.
both.
Same sex.
Yeah. And you know, if she want me to do the same, I'm not getting massaged by no dude though.
Nah, that's dead.
I'm just gonna go without a massage, or I'm just
Or
gonna
how
ask her
about
for
Sharia,
one.
I'm gonna go
you
get
better
just ask her
I'll go
for
get a
one.
massage, and I could come home and try and do what I was
Yeah.
had happened to me at home.
That's
Yeah.
cool because
And we might get into some other stuff depending on how the mood is after the
I
massage.
hope so.
You could get your
Shit.
happy ending too
I hope so. God damn it.
in the comfort of your home.
All right. So that was. Oh, we could keep it lighthearted. Well, I guess this.
What's
this is
lighthearted? The beauty?
Yeah.
That ain't lighthearted.
That's
No.
not lighthearted. That's gonna
Okay.
get real deep.
Yeah, let's get into that.
You want to get into it?
Yeah, that
Should
one
we
deep.
play some of the clip, or should we just get into
play
it?
some of the clips so they don't
All
just
right.
think I'm a complete ass when I start talking.
They gonna think
okay.
that regardless.
Okay.
They gonna think that
He
regardless.
was reading it. You was looking at me to see what my reaction was, but really, I should have been looking at you to see what your reaction was.
Their super fat ass is very underwhelming because they never had to go and develop other areas. Right. This is from personality all the way over to sex. Right. Because when you got a fat ass, from your personality, you really don't have to have the best personality. And I'm not saying that there's no women with fat asses that don't have amazing personalities, because there are. But they don't need that to carry. Like, they don't need a great personality to carry them. Then, like, on the sexual side of it, first.
Okay. But I don't know why that just stopped playing, but we get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
React.
You go first.
There you go.
I agree with a lot of what he was saying, because you do. Unfortunately, in this world of social media, you see so many women where it's like they make it like that's all they had to offer, and men eat it up. Unfortunately, like
Simps,
they eat it up, like, and there's so much more to a woman than just her body.
Mm-hmm. I actually agree. I think it's just like you window shopping. You see it look good, but then when you take it out to dinner, it's like it don't fit. It's not a match.
There's no substance behind it, and of course that's not all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like they put in less work because they feel like I look like this.
Well, look, you already put in all your work on looking like that.
That
No
does
comment.
take work too. Why no comment? That don't take work.
No comment.
You saying that it don't take work for these women to get, well, not just women, but beautiful people. You don't think that they really
Well, I can
put
see
in
why
work
you
towards their
wouldn't.
beauty, towards their beauty?
I can see why
Don't
you
say no
wouldn't want to
comment.
say why you wouldn't
Not
want to
all of
comment.
Huh?
I could see why somebody would be like, yeah, that's not a whole lot of work. Because I mean, if you really think about it, all you're doing is finding a doctor, and really, you're not even finding the doctor. Your friend suggested her doctor, or you went online and saw all these reviews, and you like, oh, this is the person. You just made your appointment and booked your flight and left. Because
You really think that's all that is to it? Like, I'm talking about people that's just naturally beautiful, but like, don't you have to maintain beauty or no?
you do, but I think when it's built, when it's put into you very suddenly,
When it's bald,
right?
Okay, yeah.
When you just came upon it very quickly, you think, oh, it's already perfect. I don't have to make it perfecter. Like everybody already coming to me because I got the booty. So why do I need to be nice? Nice for what?
Agreed.
Then he was talking about sex, and he was
I'm gonna
just
have to be an antagonist this fucking episode.
he was talking about sex too, and he was like, they don't even be throwing it back because the dude just happy to be in there, and that's it.
Going to town, he got to put in all the work and prove
Pound
all
town.
of this,
Right.
She just
And
bent
you know
over.
what? And the whole time that he been talking to this girl, he been talking cold cash money. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna tear it up. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna flip you over. I'm gonna show you some tricks you ain't never seen before.
Yep.
And he's gonna do all of that, and she just gotta lay there and
judge afterward. If
have fun.
Yeah, if it's fun, yeah.
That's real simple.
Does that stunt development
Development where like,
sexually, mentally?
oh yeah, it does. Cause then every time afterwards, you just gonna think, oh well, the next one he just gonna do all the work. I don't have to learn how to make it pleasurable for the other person, cause he gonna make it pleasurable for himself.
Preach that thing.
I'm just the materials. Like,
Unfortunately, that it seemed like it's. Of course, it's not all of them. It's not like all women, but it do seem like that, and it's.
and you know what? I was thinking about it last time we were together. We talked about the nice guys finishing last. This ties into that too. The nice guy want the fat booty too. He gonna be last in line for that. As well. Even if he shoot his shot first, he's gonna be last in line for that as well.
Speaking of that nice guy thing, real quick though, so they got Megan Good floating around with her new boyfriend or whatever, and like he like don't believe in God or something like that.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah, he
Amen.
tatted up, and
So the complete opposite of what her
so,
husband was.
Yeah, and they like this is just a show of what we think was a good man, pastor, waited to have sex, all of that, and now they ain't together, and you with the bad guy. Or what appears to be that, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's just so crazy. Like,
but what's the message that they're trying to say behind that?
Good guys always finish last.
And just because you think he looks like a bad guy doesn't mean that he is the bad guy. That's what I take away from that. Because if you really think about it, in every movie, the villain is always the clean-cut man in the suit. It's always the man. It's sometimes the man who look like he got his life together. He's sometimes the bad guy.
Usually, powerful men look like they got their life together, right?
Yeah.
Powerful men usually. I don't want to say that, but you know what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, that's definitely crazy. The good guy, bad guy outlook on that.
But they both shooting that shot at that big old booty. For sure. For sure. They both hitting her up with a "Hey beautiful."
Well, we added
Hey,
we had beauty in there as well.
It was more than just sex. It was like attitude, personality, do a stunt, all of that.
I feel like
financial literacy.
when you get, well, this is not all of them, but I feel like the majority of girls, when you get your body done, you hear people say, "Oh, you that bitch, like you look good," and you just take that personality on. But that persona, she not no giver. She taken. And if you probably also that girl that listen to Meg the Stallion too, and all she talk about is shaking ass and taking credit cards.
And what
about the natural ones though?
Go ahead.
With the big booties?
Yeah, like just a naturally beautiful woman. That's that ain't always had men crawling at her feet. Ain't never had to do nothing because she was beautiful since she was a kid.
Yeah, do you think that was stunts like personality or?
No. Not in all cases. I feel like sometimes, yeah, because if you one of them people that grow up and all your family just tell you how beautiful you are, you become a narcissist. That's it. I'm beautiful. You can't tell me nothing. I'm beautiful. Nothing else matters. I'm beautiful. Or if they always tell you smart, that's it. I'm smart. I'm a genius. You can't tell me nothing.
And then they stop trying.
I don't want to hear your logic. I don't have to learn nothing else. I'm smart and I'm beautiful, and that's it. That's conquering the world. I got the trophy.
It's like it's gotta be like it's like a thin line, It's like you want to praise your kids, and you want to of course tell your kids they beautiful and smart, but it's got to be balance to it,
right.
I guess, because you don't want them just like, oh, I'm naturally this, so
I can survive off of just looking good.
You're right.
If that's all you ever if that's all the praise you ever give your kid is, you're just so beautiful, you're beautiful, like all the men will fall at your knees. That's just, you just become a victim of that mentality. You have to in a way, you have to find it in yourself to be like, yeah, I am beautiful, but I'm not above anybody else. Like my parents told me all the time I was beautiful. I don't think I'm that girl. I don't walk around like can't nobody talk to me because I'm just that beautiful.
So as you grew up, like where did your humbleness come from?
I had a fat face when I when I got in middle school. I was still cute, but I was a little chubby.
The honesty.
And
oh my God.
I had this one boy tell me like, "You cute in the face, but you're a little thick." And I was that it did something to me because I was like, I don't know, I can't show my body. It's just the face. You can only see the face. But then when I got in high school and I started to think about myself more and who I am and come into who I'm going to be as an adult, I just kind of was like, you know what? I don't care if you think I'm fat. that's on you, because it's somebody out here who love the fact that I look fat, and I don't care if you don't like how the rest of my face look. You just think my eyes cute. That don't matter. That's not gonna get me nowhere. And I also like had to realize being beautiful is a blessing, but it's not gonna take me nowhere. These people calling me for this car note, they don't care about me being beautiful. They care about me paying my bills on time. So I had to build up my skill set so that I could do other stuff than just be that pretty girl.
I heard you good over there?
I'm good. One of my kids think they that beautiful, but I don't know. I try to tell them that's not the real world.
It's not always a pageant show. You got to do some work too. You gotta you gotta have good personable skills. You gotta know how to speak to people and communicate.
So earlier you mentioned Meg the Stallion. I thought that was a good segue. So we were gonna talk about Tory Lanez. They want to lock him up, man. What's up?
He got locked up.
He did get locked up, actually.
So he had to. They arrested him at his trial, and he had to pay an additional.
They raised his bond. They wouldn't let him go.
They raised his bond to $100K, another $100K.
Yeah, like
his bond is $350K.
Yeah, I believe it was $250 before, and then they raised it to $350. And how do you feel about them like locking him up for what he did for posting on Twitter, like basically sending subs about the case and about Megan Thee Stallion and what happened that night on Twitter? Like, really, they locked him up for that?
I guess if he ain't supposed to speak on it, that's the
way it is. He didn't say no names. He didn't say
But the whole thing is that when this started...
he said something, but he didn't say no names. He didn't...
But that don't matter. When it started, Megan's legal team filed for like a protection order, and they wanted him not to be able to talk about it on the internet. So he's not allowed to say anything, even subliminally. And if they think he's talking about it, he gonna be in trouble.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's how it work.
For something he ain't do. That's crazy.
It's all speculation. I mean, to be honest, at this point, it's just kind of lost its steam. I don't care. I want them to figure it out.
Yeah, this is
it's dragging it on.
Yeah.
Her foot already healed. She been on 2 tours. I don't want to hear about this no more. I don't even care. I don't care who he slept with for it to happen. All I know is that that's what happened. That he's still in court. I don't like Tory Lanez, so I want him to go anyway. So
why? You don't. Come on. You go.
I don't care for his music.
So go to jail. Lock him up for something he ain't do.
He don't have to go to jail. He could go back to Canada. They could send him right back home.
His music still gonna come out,
but at least he won't be like here.
What you don't like about his music?
I don't know. I just can't get into it.
Okay.
And
the content or the vibe or both?
Both. Okay. And then I was watching him do his little lives on Instagram, and that was just ratchetness and foolish.
Oh, you talking about his radio?
Like Lil Boosie on Instagram. I couldn't stand that either. I wasn't here for it.
Boosie be talking real shit.
He does.
But he was giving to the community. He was giving these young ladies opportunity to build a fan base, and I think he was giving out cash prizes.
That's the thing where they was twerking on
the one thing I saw of that was some girl from Gary, and her tampon string was hanging out. And I was like, no more of this. He was screaming it on Instagram, embarrassing her. I don't know what fan base she gonna have after that, but
he embarrassed her.
She embarrassed herself.
She took her ass on there knowing she had a tampon on and decided to twerk and show her. I don't think
that's not 100% on him, but if you saying he did all of that to create a fan base for these women, she ain't got no fan base. That girl, she did not win the game.
I can't remember what that shit was called.
It's on YouTube. If you look it up, it'll come right up.
She did that to herself.
Something radio.
She did that to herself.
She did, but he amplified it by screaming it on live internet.
I just think they need to free my boy.
Free who?
Tory Lanez.
Well, he free already.
I mean, but I'm like, to even be going through all this, he couldn't do no shows in the U.S., all type of shit behind something that
they
he always said he said he was innocent. Y'all done did all that like he done did.
But if
something
he innocent, he need to start saying something other than I'm innocent.
What else is it for him to say?
What really happened? He don't have to tweet it. He could go in the courtroom and say exactly what happened.
He can't do that until the trial.
Yeah.
And that's coming up, so he'll have his opportunity to. But that's gonna be his shot to explain why he didn't do it, and he gonna have to say something other than "I don't know, Your Honor, I just didn't do it. It wasn't me."
Actually, he don't have to say anything if the evidence
really
show
doesn't.
that he didn't. So,
and that's probably what he gonna do. Not say nothing.
Cause for what?
Yeah,
I ain't do nothing. Now they talking about his evidence out of gunpowder on the friend hand, but not on his. Same a little fishy to me.
And also, I don't like the way he moving. You gonna sleep with both of her friends?
No, just one of her friends.
I thought it was both of them. That still don't matter. He slept with
Meg
the friend.
He slept with Meg. And
oh,
the friend.
Mm-hmm.
Together?
I don't know, shit.
It don't sound like it was together. It sounds like it was like
the beef is still relevant. And girl code, you not supposed to be sleeping with the man that I slept with.
That's between the friend and Meg.
They was falling out. They was having a fight, and then she got shot. They don't know by who, but they said Tory Lanez.
Right? They said who they thought, but how you just gonna blame him? Right. You having a whole fight with somebody, but you blame me for shooting you.
You was in the middle.
Explain
why you was in the middle.
She probably can't believe. She probably would never believe that her friend
would do that.
She probably was looking for an explanation.
With her nigga she was sleeping with.
She probably would believe that over shooting me. You gonna shoot me?
Meg a little big. Meg ain't a little woman. I don't know what her friend look like, but Meg ain't a little woman.
She is a stallion.
She might have been overwhelming, old girl.
Oh, you think you got the fisticuffs?
If they was fighting, I don't think that was
she
just
broke
no
girl
argument.
code, so even if it was, she needed that ass whooping real quick.
Yeah, she popped somebody. Shit, she might have been getting overwhelmed. I have to take it to different measures.
Shit. That's a hell of an ass whooping if that was the case.
Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion for delivering possibly the greatest ass whooping that could only be stopped by getting shot in the foot.
Good ass. But she didn't get shot in the foot.
Oh, it was like
fragments, like something hit something else in the fragments. It wasn't. She didn't get shot directly in the foot. I wish we would stop saying that.
Well, shout out to her. She playing the game. Go ahead, girl.
I ain't even gonna get into her record label.
I love Megan Thee Stallion, so I don't even care.
What you love about her?
I like her music. I like her vibe. She just is so carefree. She driving the boat.
Hot shit.
Actually, that's my theme song. I was listening to it on the way over here. Yes, sir. She just lived this carefree life. She don't care about what y'all dudes talking about.
That's a lie. That is a whole.
That probably is a lie. But she ain't saying.
Gonna sell y'all
she
that
ain't
dream,
saying that
so
in the song. So
like that.
you know, if she living that dream, living that fantasy,
she putting that empowerment.
If she's selling it, I'm buying. I'm living in that fantasy right with her. I don't care what y'all talking about.
You ain't got Meg money.
You don't know that.
You right. I don't. You right. I don't.
Hold your horses now. No pun. So let's get into this. We love to talk about relationships. It's kind of our bread and butter. Biggest turn-offs and pet peeves in a relationship without getting broken up with.
Oh, so it ain't that big of a deal that I break up with you.
Right. It's just a pet peeve.
I don't like people that eat with their mouth open. Close your mouth. I don't want to see you eat your food. I know it's good. I made it. I don't want to see that. Nope. Don't do that. Nope. I don't like people that sit in my face all day. You got to go away at some point, sir.
Hold on. With the chewing thing, would that prevent, like, a relationship from really like, all right, I
No,
really
but you
can't
ain't.
be with you,
You
like,
ain't
because of
getting.
this shit.
I'm gonna be annoyed and I'm gonna have an attitude for the rest of the day. We might not break up, but I'm definitely gonna have an attitude. Cause why are you smacking? That's so unnecessary.
Would you eat in a different room?
I will actually.
to avoid the sound.
I'll pick my plate up and go right in the bedroom and watch my shows. I don't need to sit here and take this.
Horse smacking. I smack too. I might be like, would you close your
No,
mouth?
I don't like that. No, close your mouth. No. I could deal with it with kids because kids don't know better. But you a grown adult. Why you smacking?
That's it. Just
Oh
those two
no,
things?
I don't like. Oh, I said I don't like people in my face. You got to go somewhere. I don't care where you go. Out with your friends.
So this is an interesting
Something.
one. 'Cause I saw like a post on TikTok where a woman say it's gonna be hard for me to find a husband because I don't want us to live together. I want you to have your place and I have mine, and we spend 3 to 4 days during the week.
That's
together.
doing too much. But you need to have your own.
That's doing too much.
I'm
ain't
okay
it?
with you having a man cave, absolutely, and you need to take your ass in there. At that moment when we are done looking at each other, you need to go down there and do something. At some point, you can go play the game. You could be playing 2K for the whole day, and I won't look at you crazy. When you come upstairs to eat, I'm going to just be like, hey, you hungry? I need that time to recharge.
Is your partner the same way?
Yes.
Okay, then that works.
We get to this point where we're done talking to each other. We've said all we need to say, and we just go do our own separate activities, and we come back together.
What you want all her pet peeves before we get to you, or what?
I also don't like when you ask me to do something, but then you rushing me to do it. No, I do it on my own time. I'm not that type of person. I'm
you
not
move
gonna,
at your own
right.
Own pace.
I don't jump when you say boo. I jump when I'm ready to jump. But that only pertains to like household stuff. Like if you ask me to clean the bathroom and I say, yeah, I'm gonna get to it in a minute, do not run your ass up there and clean the bathroom, because I will come up there right behind you and I'm gonna be looking at you crazy because you asked me to do it. And I don't remember you being me or us having a conversation about you taking that over. So, and then you saying you want it to be 50-50. That's not 50-50. That's you cleaning the whole house because you...
Are you a 50-50 relationship? Oh, yeah.
We split the chores. We split the bills. We split time with kids. All that.
Yeah, that's how he is.
That's how we keep it fair.
Yeah, he traditional. Well, he believe in traditional.
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
What's your pet peeves?
I don't know. I don't feel like I have pet peeves.
You got some pet peeves. You just ain't never thought about it. And it's okay, because I ain't think about it until y'all asked me.
I thought about it.
And my ass didn't know it was going to be on camera.
I'm
so
really
I
trying to
didn't
figure
think
out
about it
like
either.
what my pet peeves are.
You got some.
I'm sure I do, but it would have to happen, and I'd be like, I can't stand.
I don't like when people stunt too much. Like, come on now, you can't be bragging about everything. I get it, the car is nice, but that can't be your own. That can't be the only thing you talking about. It's more to you than this car look nice.
Some people it ain't.
And you got to find something else. I'm sorry. We could work on it together too. I'll help you discover yourself too if you really need to. But you can't just be stunting on me every time I see you. Cause then I'm gonna have to. I'm that person where you giving me energy. I gotta give you that same energy back. So now I'm gonna have to start stunting on you.
I don't know. I guess one of my only one I could really think about, and it's not like a deal breaker or nothing, but I hate people that hog the whole cover.
Yeah,
That's
share
a
the
good
blanket.
one.
Like, that
That's a
shit
good
is
one.
annoying. Like, I wake up and you got the damn blanket tucked under your ass and I can't even get none of it.
Why are
now
you-
you mad when you wake up because I had to yank the cover up from up under
Right.
you. Like, why is you
Why
laying
you
on
wrapped
the
up
cover
like a
though?
cocoon?
But it ain't
Right. That's selfish as hell.
This is not a sleeping bag. This is a queen size blanket. It should feel like it.
And I think it only bothered me if they get mad after I pull the blanket. Like, what you mad at me for? I'm over here shivering and shit. It's like, but I mean, I don't really. Kind of besides that.
Now that you brought up that, I kind of thought of one. Like, when your partner got to get up before you, like.
And they make a lot of noise.
Yeah, and they turning on lights. They loud,
Why are
but
you
when you
doing
wake
that?
up for them, when they sleep, you wake up. You try to be quiet, tiptoeing.
No.
They flicking on lights. And
I
shit.
don't do that. I'm moving
What's wrong with
furniture.
you?
I'm slamming doors.
What is wrong
just
with
yesterday you was
you?
doing it. You had the shower on with your
Nah,
music loud. I'm
no, he
doing all
didn't.
that.
He didn't
doesn't do that, but
Exactly. I know he didn't
but
do
he
that.
do just be flipping on lights. So when he be trying to take his little nap, I'll turn some motherfucking lights on.
You petty.
I am petty.
I'm a loud nigga, so I can't say I'm the one who
Oh, you
wake
the
up
one loud
early.
and
I'm not intentionally
busting
though.
through doors
I'm not.
and shit.
No,
Like,
I'm not.
what are you doing?
Not
It's
like
6
that, but
o'clock
it-
in the morning.
It just always seemed like I trip over some shit or kick something, like, and I'm trying to be quiet, and
But
then
at
I
least
just
you-
bump some shit.
At least you recognize that you trying. It's some people in
Yeah,
this
it
world
just-
who just like, I gotta get in here. I'm
it
just
just
gonna
don't
flip
work
this
out.
light on. Like I need to
Yeah.
see.
My wife
Yeah.
always talking about you be so loud in the morning, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I be creeping around, like, but she tell me I be loud, so I know she probably
You just
be
mute
irritated.
your own sound out of
Set
your
them
ears.
clothes out before
Yeah, I
the
ain't
night
definitely
before.
ain't doing that. I'm in drawers
outside
and
the room.
everything.
No.
She just
Yeah.
told me
Too
that you
damn
went in the
loud.
drawer under the bed, kind of shook the bed when
Yeah,
you closed the
nigga.
drawer. Like,
Bro.
my fault.
Just set your stuff out the night before.
You know
I don't
what
never
you
feel
about
her
to
get out
wear?
the bed. She get out the bed, get dressed. I don't even feel nothing half the time.
I don't like people who alarm just be going off in the morning. Or you got 5 alarms. No. Just pick one and you need to wake your ass up.
Nah, I might need to hit snooze a time or two.
That's okay, but if you got 3 alarms going 5 minutes from each other, you're not even hitting snooze. And if you are hitting snooze on them, they all gonna be back in 10 minutes, 5 minutes after each other. And if that's 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm asleep. I am gonna sit up and you gonna wake up and I'm gonna be staring at you like, for real?
Yeah, don't have 10
And I'll
alarms
be like,
going
my
off.
fault.
And that's just gonna make it even worse. Oh, it's your fault. Okay.
I mean, what you want me to say? Shit, my bad.
Set 3 alarms. That's the max. Set 3.
3.
Yeah, that's the max.
I'm gonna say 2. I only got 2.
3 is fine. Set 3 and
I got one.
don't go past 3. I used to do 1 and then I start becoming.
Did you
like
have
other
3
people.
alarms at one point? in
I
your
got
life?
3 alarms right now. They
For
like
why?
they like 5 minutes apart.
So you that person?
Yeah. but we we sleep in separate rooms.
Oh, okay.
So I don't bother her.
So you can have all your alarms blaring.
Yeah. I ain't bothering nobody.
Yeah, I'm not my ass in the bed and when I wake up. I'm
So let's
sorry,
get into
but I
that.
wake
We
up.
just opened up Pandora's box. Could you ever see yourself sleeping in 2 separate rooms with your partner?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I love my bed. And I loved when my bed was just me. I had to bed share with my oldest daughter, and then when I finally got her out of my bed, I was like, oh, I could stretch out. I don't have to share this blanket
Now we
with
comparing
nobody.
A spouse to the kid.
Cause she was in my bed and she take up a lot of space like he do, but now it's him and he's a full man and he like to be in the middle of the bed, and I don't.
He
fuck
like to
with that.
be up against you.
I'm not in the middle of the bed. I'm on the
That's
edge.
why he in the middle, so he could be close to you.
No,
Your ass
and
going
then
to the edge.
you not trying to cuddle with me if your elbow out like this.
Yeah.
Last night I had to tap him on his forehead, like, sir, you need to go back that way. You wrapped up like a butterfly in a chrysalis, and you in the middle of the bed.
Are you gonna go? Do y'all remember like in the beginning relationship when y'all tried to sleep like intertwined
Right.
like a twin?
No, we can't do that.
I still be on that.
No.
I'll
He-
slide my leg on top of you.
No, especially in the cold, you trying to have the heat on.
Fuck out
Are you one of those? Are you
Nigga like
also
to
one of
cuddle
those
in
men
his
that like
sleep.
to like hook your leg around?
Yes.
No. What if it was a fire? I gotta depend on you to move first.
I want to feel you while I'm asleep. Like I want to feel you while I'm asleep.
No, and I get hot
It
in my
gotta
sleep,
be-
so I
it
need
gotta
some
be-
space. At some
keep
point,
a
we got to
fan
break.
on. It gotta be some type of genetic thing with me though, because like my kids like that, and it's so annoying. Like my youngest son get in the bed and he like squeeze all up under me,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like,
it.
bro, slide out. But if he sleep in the bed with you, we literally put him and his brother. We put them in the same room, but they got separate beds.
Mhm.
He slide the mattress over as much as possible
So they could be close.
So they could be like in the same bed. Sometimes
That's
he
so
like
cute.
hanging off his bed with his leg in the middle of their bed. Like, bro, just
Nah,
get in your
I can't.
bed.
I can't share my bed with no more kids. If it really come down to it, and he said, "Babe, we just gonna have to get 2 separate beds, 2 twin beds in the same room," I would be like, "If that's what you want, babe." But
I can't do it. Like, I gotta feel you. Like, I want to feel you. If I roll over and reach my hand out, I want to feel that you in the bed.
No, I snore real bad, right? Real loud.
no,
So
I can't do snoring. That's
She-
a pet peeve too. Nope.
Yup. So
No.
in the middle of the night, I get one of right in the gut. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
So now she don't gotta elbow me in my gut to wake me
You
up
get
from
to have
snoring.
your peaceful
I can
sleep with the
sleep.
snoring. My dad used to snore, so I can't with that.
Yeah.
And I would just hear it all night, and I would be laying there like, please, God.
Hey, I did take a sleep study, so get off my ass. Don't CPAP on the way. God damn it! All right.
Nah, I need to feel you. I ain't sleeping in a different
We
room.
could cuddle for like
Shit.
30 minutes.
That sleep is
I don't
crazy.
And
even
then-
sleep in a different room if I'm mad no more. Like, you know, you like, fucking, I'm going to get on the couch, go get, like, nah. Getting my ass right back in the bed.
Mad as
Mad
hell.
as hell.
On my
And
side.
hell no, I'm still
you gonna be
touch
sleep
you.
balled
Oh,
up.
my
Now I'm
God.
gonna touch you even more because I hope you wake up because I'm mad. Now you need to be woke with me, so I'm finna.
That's petty as hell.
And you know what? I'm petty. I'm still gonna sleep because I know you're trying to wake me up. And I'm gonna get my rest. Fuck
Let-
you
you
talking
don't care. I'm
about?
touching you. I'm gonna sleep too. We good. You ain't gotta
My
worry
dude be
about
trying to play Tootsie with me in the bed. No, don't touch me with your feet. No.
it. You're not an affectionate person, are you?
I am. I love to cuddle. I just don't like feet. No. Mm-mm. And your feet, if your feet is rough, you don't get them pedicured. Ugh.
Can you touch your feet though?
I don't like people touching my feet because they
I done
ticklish.
had a person like that.
I really don't like going to get pedicures because
because
they always want to scrub your foot and it just tickles. I don't like being tickled.
you don't like touch.
I do. I just don't like being tickled or
Love
like
language,
touching feet.
touch is probably okay. Have we talked about love language?
I don't think so.
I have to do my research.
My
I
love
ain't that
languages
in-
are words of affection.
Mhm.
I'm not really too big on gift giving. Like touch is like under words of affection because I don't like being touched all that often. But I appreciate a good hug every now and again. Or I
Yeah,
appreciate
touch ain't up there for you.
if we watching
Touch ain't
this
affectionate.
Nah, touch ain't.
if
up there
we
for
watching
you.
this movie and you want to cuddle, yeah, but I'm a hot person. Like my body temperature rises very quickly when I'm next to another hot body. So I don't think you want to feel me when I'm sweaty. Like I'm pretty sure you might think it's romantic, but no, no.
Yeah, she don't like affection.
Nah, she don't. You know your love languages?
I know what I think they are.
What was it?
Personal touch, physical touch, and words of affirmation.
Okay. I think acts of service is one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
acts of
that,
service.
that was my main thing. Touch was like on the last, on the bottom for me. Gift giving was on the bottom.
yeah, I don't like gift
about
giving.
no gifts.
That doesn't mean anything to me. Oh, you bought me this necklace. I think it's cute, but
So what means something to you?
when you tell me that you
Words-
love
words
me,
of affirmation.
right? Yeah, or that you appreciate me, because I'm gonna say it back to you. I appreciate what you're doing for me.
You're very straightforward.
It's cause my chart, my natal chart. We was just talking about this with my mom earlier.
Give it to us. Shit,
It's because I got
need it.
a Aries rising, so my Aries rising means I don't like to beat around the bush. I like to get straight to the point. And
Is that a zodiac sign or zodiac? Okay.
and I
I
got
know Aries is, but I don't know what the rising part means.
So, I don't know either, but I'd just be I read it last night because I was curious. I was like, does this mean that I like to argue? Because I do like to argue,
Okay.
but no, that's the
Well,
Scorpio
you're
in
in
me.
you're in the perfect place right now.
I love to argue.
Kick some shit up there.
I'm not an instigator though. I just love if you come
That'd be
in
me.
and you coming in hot, I'm gonna come in hot too. What is you talking about? If you raising your voice at me, I'm gonna get excited because that means you ready to fight. I'm down for
You
that.
with the shits,
We can argue
basically.
all you want to. I'll be arguing with people about TV shows, everything.
Really. We gonna have to discuss a good TV show on here one day. Y'all watch Snowfall?
No.
No, I do.
Okay.
It gives me really bad anxiety.
Really? That's funny. My wife couldn't watch. What was we watching? The Handmaid's.
The Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah.
Couldn't finish that either.
We had to stop watching it.
It's about kids. I don't like stuff that's like hardcore action. They shooting and killing. And I can't do it if it's about kids. Because I got kids.
Yeah.
And I just be sitting there thinking like, what if that was my baby? No.
We was able to watch it before we had our daughter. And then after we had Ella, she could not get down with that shit. I'm like, and then she gonna tell me that I was the one to stop watching. I'm like, no, you can't handle it.
The Bird Box, I could not finish that movie. When she was on that boat with them babies,
really?
I was like, no, cut this off immediately. Nothing needs to happen to those kids. I don't even want to see. I don't even want to think about that. I called everybody and told them they can't watch it if they like kids.
Yeah,
it's kids involved. They in danger.
Them kids. That's a sensitive subject.
I ain't never seen neither one of them, so I have no clue.
So, did you? Oh, y'all said y'all didn't see this Happy Black Man Appreciation Month.
I ain't see it. That mean none of the women.
You said you seen it?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
that mean none of the women on my timeline care about it.
None of the women. I can tell you for sure. It's confirmed.
Right.
None of the women on my timeline care about it.
Can you explain
about
why?
Black man appreciation.
Why they don't care about it? Can you please come on, break it down.
I know some women who have they ain't talking to the right dudes, first of all, so they getting done dirty, and so yeah, it is fuck all of y'all, and they on the city girl, they on that city girl movement. If you ain't paying a bill or buying a bag or something, you gotta go.
Damn.
Or you just here strictly for my pleasure, and then I'm out. Real hot girl shit.
Man, it's hard out here. Huh? I'm glad I'm married.
That's why the family rate is going down.
Well, I don't think that's why. I think a lot of women are trying to get into their career because that's the move. Get this money. That's all people rap about. That's all these female rappers are rapping about is getting a bag. So
a career is what you say your friends on? What your friends on? Hot girl summer. That's a career.
I don't think that's a career.
Me either.
I would highly encourage, if that's the movement that you you should probably think about what else.
Men scared of women who like got a career?
I don't think men are scared of women that have a career.
So why would a career be the reason why families not existing?
I think it's like I'm trying to find a way to phrase this. When you think about it, getting pregnant, you have to stop working for at least 3-4 months to bond with your baby and make sure they're set up to go to daycare. And in some workplaces, that's going to cost you your job because not everywhere is offering maternity leave or paid maternity leave at that. So you going on leave, sure, to bond with your baby, but you're going to be broke. And if you ain't got nobody taking care of you, then you out of luck for them 3 months.
But that's why I said the family aspect. If you got a family, then your man should be holding that down while you off work.
He better be. That's what he there for. Definitely what he there for.
I just don't see career being the reason why family's going down. It's more the hot girl summer shit.
You think housewives are just like, you know what? I'm done being a wife. I'm ready to be outside. That's what you think?
Some do, yeah.
I ain't gonna argue with you. I think some of them.
Yeah, they be tired of that housewife shit. They be like,
or you on social media, and when it get hot outside, you seeing all your friends in their little body suits with their big old booties outside on a boat or outside.
You could do that shit too with your man.
But part of that is you gonna go outside and the niggas is gonna compliment you and they gonna be giving you that attention. You can't really do that when you're in a relationship. You gotta be faithful in your relationship.
So you can't go outside.
Or what if your dude don't let you go outside? Cause he know what's happening outside. He don't let you go to every event. You could go to brunch with your girls, but you gotta come right back.
I said why y'all can't go on boat trip rides and all that together.
Because if your friends are all single, then they gonna be a bad influence on you.
Right.
So
She
then that's
wants to.
a
She
whole
wants to do it around her friends.
That's a whole
right?
that's a whole different topic. So basically, you don't need them friends if they a bad influence on you.
But you can't just you can't just drop your lifelong. Like, what if y'all been friends for years and your friend, she's single right now, she living her best single life. You not gonna just drop her, be like, okay, you single, I'm in a relationship, this not gonna work.
She influencing you to do stuff you don't need to be doing.
But if you're a strong person, you can.
Then
You shouldn't be falling. You shouldn't be falling under peer pressure. But that's not the case for everybody.
But what I'm saying is, if you strong minded, you ain't influenced. But if you saying your friend a bad influence on your relationship, why the hell is that still your friend?
Strong-minded people still get influenced. They have moments of weakness. They're not perfect. They're not perfectly strong-minded. Like
right,
100% of the time.
Yeah, I get that.
If your friend is showing you something that's so tempting, we in the club, it's cute dudes everywhere, we dancing, we having fun. You gonna have like a lapse in judgment and be like, oh, I want to go. Like that looks so fun. I want to do that. But then you got to come right back to reality. Like, but I can't. I gotta be home and cook dinner.
You can go, but you can't participate in certain activities.
And for some people, what's the point of going if I can't participate in all the activities?
That's fucked up.
You mean to tell me it's all these things I could do, but I can't do them?
What?
Everybody in this building is doing this one activity, and I'm the one person that can't. You not gonna want to go.
You ain't gonna be the only one, but I get what you're saying. You the one person in your circle that's not participating,
right?
But there's always that one person that's not. It's always that one person that's holding strong. And like, hey,
if you that person,
I gotta be in at 10 or 11
and if you that person, you the designated driver, you gotta round them all up like kids. Now it's becoming a responsibility. I gotta make sure y'all okay.
It's not fun.
It stops being fun.
No. That do not make you that person.
Yes.
No.
Go ahead.
I mean, I just feel like I've been in that situation personally, like being the first one, like living with his girl, married, all that shit, young too. Like the guys was kicking it, and I would go kick it, and it wasn't like, yeah, I gotta be home at 12 or I can't kick it, I'm not having fun. But I also didn't feel like, all right, guys, time to go. No, if I'm ready to go, I'm gonna leave. Mm-hmm. Y'all keep partying just because y'all doing what y'all doing. That don't mean I gotta indulge in what y'all doing. I'm gonna kick it with the guys. We gonna have a ball.
I feel like that's different because you a man. It sound like you coming by yourself. We just gonna meet up. Girls, we travel in packs, so we all getting in one car and going to the club.
But even if we are getting in one car, regardless, like.
She's saying that she's saying they're not gonna leave by themselves. Like, okay, right. Now y'all doing ratchet shit. Let me leave.
Let me just exit. No, because then if you a girl, your friends gonna talk about you.
Look after
bitch, you lame. You left early. We had all this fun without you, but it's okay because you got a man. So go be with your man and happy. That doesn't sound that. That to me is like that's backhanded.
That sound like a friend.
You happy, but we was out here having fun.
Is that a friend?
Do that sound like a friend?
That's just a small little. It's not. That's not a friend move, but that's some small bullshit that girls do to their friends.
I get what you're saying.
It happens.
It's in the culture.
I'm not gonna stop being friends with you just because you said you was having more fun than me. I'm glad sis go off, but I'm still bummed that I couldn't have as much fun as you could.
This is why I love podcasts, because we get to see the inner workings of y'all mind.
A woman's brain. Man, it's not bullshit. What are you talking about?
Why you calling it bullshit right now?
Because first of all, I'm not even gonna really feel like somebody my friend if just because I got a woman at home and I'm want to go home to my woman, or I don't feel like I need to be out here like y'all and this. Oh, you lame as hell, and you like that's not a real friend. I don't feel like. And not saying friends don't talk shit about each other or make jokes and shit, but if every time we hang out, because I'm going home to my wife or my woman or whatever it is, and I'm all type of this and you got a bunch of negative shit to say, it really sounds like you probably jealous in real life, or you really got an issue with my relationship, in which that's not some friend shit. It don't sound like you really genuinely happy for me. If I'm happy going home, to be with my wife and y'all living it up, you should be happy for me. Why is that oh, you lame as hell? We had all this fun and you went home. No, that don't sound like no friend. That sound like you hating. That's
Is
what
it
sound
hating or
like.
they just want their friend to be doing the same thing they doing?
I feel like it's both.
It's probably both. Which in that
You
case
hating
is,
that I'm going home to somebody, but at the same time, you want me to have fun too. You don't
Like
want
the
to feel
like
like
the
I'm
good
in
old
prison,
days,
right?
like before
I'm
you was married.
Who
like,
said you not having fun? Like, is having fun only doing the bullshit?
Having fun is subjective to whatever the person thinks it is. So for your single friend, I might not think you having fun because you going home, because I don't know what's going on. You could be getting text messages telling you to come home.
It don't,
You could,
it don't matter what
Go
I'm
ahead.
to
getting.
you it doesn't
Go
matter,
ahead.
but that's what it is. It feels like you making up a scenario of what you think is happening on my end that's making me have to go home, but it's not like you said, it's not like that. I'm just going home
Which
to be with my man.
Why is you worried about whatever happened between me and my man? If my wife texts me like, yeah, babe, I need you to come home, blah blah blah. If I'm alright, y'all, I'm finna head out. Why would one of the guys even be thinking about his wife probably called him home? Sound like some hating ass shit.
It
Like,
is hating
what?
that shit.
So is that a friend? Like, I'm not understanding how.
I feel like that it could happen so many times, but it just depends on your tolerance to that. Like me, you could make as many jokes about, oh, you gotta go home, you got the ball and chain, blah blah blah. Yeah, I do. I'ma laugh with you. It's funny as hell. I don't care. You could say it as many times as you want to. It's just gonna pass right over me, because I don't care about what you think about my relationship. I gotta go home. That's it.
Do you care if your partner hangs with a bunch of single people?
He does hang with a bunch of single people. And I don't care.
Okay.
Because me and him have an understanding. We together. Mm-hmm. And I know he not going to go out and be like, oh, we all single, so I'm going to pretend like I'm single.
Exactly.
No.
We all responsible for our own individual fucking actions.
Right.
Exactly.
And decisions.
Which is why your real friends shouldn't be worried about how you acting while you out with them. Like, I'm
Exactly.
a person.
But if you
Right.
also
Worry
when
about
you
your
going
damn
out with your
self.
friend and your friend already drunk, she gonna say whatever. It's no filter at that time.
It's just talk. It's just
Right.
talk.
But that no filter is telling you how she really feels.
Personally,
It depends
I don't
on
care.
Right. It depends on how much weight you put into that.
And to your friend,
if you
Into those words at that moment.
If
Into
you
those
sober
words at
up
that
and you
time.
saying with your chest a little bit more the next day, then yeah, we are gonna have to reevaluate our friendship. Because
Right.
why are you speaking on something that you don't know the full story on?
but if they saying it every time y'all hang out,
I'm not even gonna care. Cause I could make some jokes too, but I'm choosing not to. I could say, "Oh, bitch, you still single?"
Right.
I could say all that shit too,
Right.
but I'm choosing not to. And you are, and I'm gonna let God handle that. It's above me
I
now.
heard that.
yeah, I don't
Let
know.
that shit go.
That just don't sound like a friend to me. But I hear you. Women, y'all built different.
Yeah.